Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's Richie from Boston. Today's the 25th of March, 2018, and I was going to make a video in my vehicle. I actually did, and I uploaded it, but I'm going to go with this instead. We have what appears to be a man-made snowstorm once again. We have been getting absolutely hammered in the Northeast with snow. Yesterday was a normal spring day until they decided to shut off the sun, and they did it perfectly. Whoever's in charge of this geoengineering, they're doing a phenomenal job, because these guys can literally shorten the length of the day or make incredibly chaotic man-made snow that looks nothing like the snow that we grew up with. It looks exactly like magnesium chloride, I believe. I was right, because it is magnesium chloride. It looks like crack, it looks like crystal meth, but it also looks like the snow that we're getting in the Northeast all the time. Now, if you guys have been paying attention, you realize that we got 1, 2, 3, 4 nor'easters back to back to back to back. That's not something that happens in nature. But if you have something like this that you want to push forward, whether the people like it or not, that weather is necessary. I've shown you this before, and it applies to a lot of cities, because there's 100 resilient cities all across the United States. Boston is an important cultural and economic center rich with United States history, blah, 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 blah. Skip down to right here. There's only 3 paragraphs, 1, 2, 3. Look what the third one is. Boston's response to the marathon bombing in 2013 demonstrated a well-integrated emergency response system. Do you guys remember that?
The morning after the city of Boston's proudest days on the calendar, the city is waking up today in recovery mode and still looking for answers in the wake of Monday's bombing that rocked the Boston Marathon.
And then right afterwards, you'll remember that all of this occurred nonstop for days. For days, they went door to door and took people out at the end of a rifle. They were looking for 2 young men, apparently, and they were taking everyone out. And if you had the nerve to stick a camera out the window, they would point a truck-mounted machine gun at you to tell you not to. So this is what they want, but better. And they don't want it just here, they want it in 100 cities. But I'm focusing on Boston for obvious reasons. And yes, they're carefully checking all those trash barrels. Don't worry about these ones for now, but check these and get those pesky residents out of the house. And when you look at this, it's a long list. It's a long list. Aging infrastructure. Well, remember the big dig that was just the other day, and there's a brand new bridge. Blizzard. We've gotten blizzards once in a while, and we always made it through. It happens. It snows. It's called 4 seasons. Climate change. That's something they have to deal with right away. Coastal and tidal flooding. 4 nor'easters, it flooded once. Cyber attack. Well, whatever. Economic inequality. I don't know how, whatever. Ethnic inequality. Well, close the borders and stop people from illegally entering, or better yet, stop bringing illegals in FedEx, UPS, and other devices, because they're the ones bringing them in. These people can't make the jump themselves. Inadequate, yeah, that's all ridiculous. This just means teach everybody to be one of these.
Yeah, there's a big man. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm not a man. Fuck you. I'm a fucking woman. Fucking respect that. Don't call me a man. I'm not
And I know that might seem like a bit much, but that's what they do around here. It's pretty commonplace. That was a fairly rare one. That big fat kid with really funny colored hair is under the impression he's a woman, and that's what inadequate educational systems means. It's unbelievable, absolutely unbelievable. Severe storms, storm surge, poverty, rainfall and flooding, and then this one. Sea level rise and coastal erosion. Well, 50 years. The Atlantic Ocean across the street that I videotape so often, it gets angry, but it's not going anywhere. And again, I will reiterate this once more. All the coastal sea life, everything that used to be here just 25 years ago is completely gone. But you never hear them yelling about that, only sea rise. The only time the ocean rises is when we get a storm, and then it goes right back to where it was. And I'm not the only one. I'm on the Atlantic. I know people on the Pacific, the Black Sea, everywhere. The water isn't rising. I live across the street. But they're going to keep pushing that meme no matter what. Boston's one out of 100 cities. They are using homegrown crisis actors, weather manipulation, media, and everything else to get people to fall for this. And it's working because we are the minority. The majority are going right along with this long list. And notice, this is always lurking in the background. If all else fails, this is always lurking in the background. No matter who the president is, they'll just put in who they need for the time being to get the job done. They've done it time and time again. Be prepared, be ready, because they are absolutely, without a doubt, ratcheting up their efforts. And I believe that they are opening portals. And I believe I can kind of prove that this week, and you'll see what I'm talking about. At any rate, Richie from Boston, like, share, subscribe, or don't. I'm out.